I knew kind of that this. I had a feeling that this was kind of going to be a low-scoring game. I thought they had a really good defense. Honestly, a pretty good scheme for us, and I know how good our defense is. So I talked about not turning the ball over. Obviously, I had the one interception. Tough, can't happen. But oh well, defense has our back.
What can you say about Maltos game?
Stay hard. That's what he says. I'm so proud of him and everything that he's been through, and just he deserves all the recognition. I know he wasn't an all-star, but he deserves all the recognition.
What about that first down to Rambo?
Yeah, Rambo's my guy. He wants to win. I know people talk about my competitiveness. That guy wants to win more than just about anyone, me included. And you know, I'm so proud of him because he stayed in the game. He didn't get a ton of targets. He didn't get. I mean, not a lot of people got a ton of targets, not a ton of receptions. But we talk about when it's your moment. You never really know with our 5 wide receivers because they're so special. We talk about being ready for the moment and being ready for when you get that rock, and he did what Rambo does.
And it wasn't your first read, we've been told, on that play.
No, was not my first read.
You know, you said it wasn't like the first two. You felt in your hamstring, but so I guess there's no way you're not playing next week.
Oh, there's no way I'm not playing.
If we'd have told you this week you would get only 1 touchdown, do you feel it would be enough for a win?
I asked our guys before the game for 25. 25 was my magic number because I knew how good our defense was, and 19 was enough.
Davis, you didn't run on the last possession. Could you have if you had to?
That's a really good question. I couldn't answer that for you.
Do you think you could have?
There's a will, there's a way.
Winning is winning, but is there a better way to win than that for the guys on the team when you're watching that happen?
Excuse me. Maybe save our heartbeats a little bit. But if you were to tell me we were going to win like that, then I'll say no, because that was incredible. Maltos deserves that moment. Our team deserves that moment. Our defense deserves that moment, and ultimately our offense does too. But I'm just so proud of our group, so proud of everybody. This was as much of a team win as I think we've had in a really, really, really long time.
I know you didn't play the first 2 games this year against Hamilton, but through the year, the 3 games, Montreal scored 2 touchdowns against them in those 3 games. Why were they so tough against you guys that way?
Not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. It felt like a grimy playoff game. The thing was again we didn't want to turn the ball over, and we put a lot of trust in our defense. And I didn't play the cleanest game. I missed a couple reads. I'll be the first one to admit that, first one to say that. It just felt like I never really fully settled in, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But yeah, I got to be better for us. But again, I talked about it yesterday. I don't have to be Superman for this team to win. Whether people believe that or not, I hope now they do. But this is a full unit. This is one heartbeat. We talk about this all the time. So proud of our guys. We're we're as resilient as it comes, and it's hard to come into a hostile environment like this. But a team like us, we thrive. We thrive on this. I watched the movie 300 last night. That's like 1,000,000 soldiers versus 300. That's kind of what it felt like tonight. Before that, I think there was 1:40 to go, and I couldn't believe it. They put the 300 on the big screen. I don't know if anybody caught that. They put the 300 on the big screen, and I started literally laughing, smiling, and all I could think about was had to have been my freaking dad upstairs talking to me, saying, you're built for this. This is the way you want it. Montreal versus the world, and we got it done thanks to 1-9 over there.
Davis, we've been told didn't win. Talk to you before the last drive. What did he say?
Yeah, he was coming off the field, and that guy is another guy that cares more than anything, and he's just pointing at me. like, you know, in his intense way, giving me the fist, and you know, I started laughing a little bit, and I'm like, I gotcha, let's go do this.
Davis, sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You're 13-0 now,
Yeah.
starting off your season, first season as a starter, and now you're headed to the Grey Cup. How are you feeling?
It's unreal. It's an unbelievable feeling, but there is one more. There is one more job to be done. I can tell you, we're going to celebrate this one tonight, and it's back to work Sunday morning.
Do you appreciate what you're doing, though? Like, this has never been done in the over 100-year history of this league. No one has gone 13-0 as a starter. I know this team talks about compete and heartbeat. Can you believe what's happened to you over the last year?
I can, because I know how hard that I work and how hard I want this and how hard I've been working since literally November. Just, you know, when you're given an opportunity, there's 9 quarterbacks in this league, right? You know, they decided to go, organization decided to go with me over, you know, one of my best friends, Cody Fajardo, a guy who led this team to a Grey Cup. Grey Cup MVP, led us to 12-5-1 last year. You know, in my eyes, he's a Hall of Famer. When a team gives you that and gives you the keys and shows you that confidence, you better do everything in your power to make sure that you're not going to let them down. So I can believe it, because I care more about football than probably almost anything in this world besides my family. And that's 1A, 1B. They know that because they're the same way. But it's special, but I think it would make it even more special if we got one more. And then it was, you know, we wait another 6 or 7 months and see when we're going to lose.